Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a CNC rival video, and this game is actually really good. I do recommend that you download it because now it's actually out. I played probably 4 weeks after the game, before the game came out, and I got to Masters 3 is the highest I'm at on both NOD and GDI right now. And I want to show you guys some replays of some very insane things and some mistakes that you do not make when it comes to micro. Especially, I'm actually going to show you some defeats maybe in another video, showing you guys basically some mistakes you do not make during micro, and I'm going to show you some mistakes that these guys made. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Establishing battlefield control.
Now, honestly, every Oxana I've come up against has always had Scarabs in their decks. Whether or not they started out with Scarabs, or they went into them way that they immediately went to Scarabs, or they built Harvesters and then Scarab, or maybe a couple of years and then a Scarab. They always had a Scarab. This was the first Oxana I've pretty much ever seen in the whole entire game shop that actually is not running Scarab. So I see he has Milts in there, and I see his was already in play. There was that's a very important strategy right there. I seen his militant was already in play. Now, and his militant on level 10, mine on level 8. Oh, my rifleman level 8, his militant are level 10. So I knew if I would have went in there would have been no way I could win, especially because he was already standing there first. So he goes to scout my harvester, and he also goes to scout my base to see what I'm building. And I do notice this, so I just decided not to build any other buildings right now, just to ensure that he basically won't know what I have. And you can see I made a huge other mistake here. I just really followed this I basically wasted this shockwave. Basically, because really I just literally walked around in like a huge circle for no reason, and I actually moved my rifleman down there. I go into, and I do make a lot of mistakes. I go into Shockwave to counter his rifleman right there. He goes into he pulls his militant down from scouting me, and instead of doing that, he goes into that. I pull my Shockwave up there to take care of that so I can get the first missile. And really, if I wouldn't have actually gotten the first missile, I wouldn't have won this game. Like, if it weren't for that first missile, I would not have won this game. So he tries his hardest to try to go ahead and, he should not have actually gone for his ability. Even if, because the mills are pretty fast, and actually, you had to get another mistake on the freaking ion cannon missed. So embarrassing. I made a whole bunch of mistakes this match. And then another mistake was actually, yeah, if I wouldn't have actually missed that, then I would have been able to kill the tank, and I would have not lost my harvester. So I actually lost my harvester. So again, people, watch what you're doing. Just watch what you're doing, because I made a horrible mistake there by doing that. To my base, we attack it. So I get the first missile, and that's already decent enough. And that's not going to, obviously, getting the first missile means nothing, especially when they have a late game deck. But in this case, it actually won me the game, surprisingly enough, because he messed up. He really messed up. He messed up. Really, he was mainly because he wasn't, after a while, he just didn't decide to get aggressive at all. He stopped being aggressive, and this is the point where he actually stops right here. He just basically sits here, and I guess he merely assumed that I had no way to counter everything that he was doing. But his mistake was that he didn't build any units, he wasn't being aggressive. He went into a harvester, and he wasn't being aggressive enough was the problem. If he would have actually decided to be aggressive, if he would have decided to not, which same you can see micro units away, giving me a little bit of time on the missile. His tank regains stealth and gets his name's back. He comes back in and takes my Now, I built another Predator tank to go ahead up to his while it's reloading to quickly get it down. Because I know if it actually is going to reload in time, unfortunately, but Predator tank can actually take a full shot from it. So this was his huge mistake right here. This is what breaks the game. He keeps moving his unit there, and because he had no anti-air units on that second tile, he only had militant. He should have built something else. He actually lost because of that. So, yeah. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying to lose the game that way. I know, dude, this is raging out for 4 minutes. So we're going to go do another replay. And this top one right here is another awesome one. Absolutely insane. Another reason why rushes don't really work that well. Pretty sure it's not important.
Establishing battlefield control.
Okay, so this guy essentially rushed me. And it was pretty insane and pretty annoying that he tried.
Unit ready.
And this one was pretty quick. This was a very quick match. And you can see now I guess he maybe thought that the war dogs were some type of infantry, or maybe because he probably haven't seen them before or used that much, or maybe he thought that, I don't know what he was thinking, where he actually built shockwaves to counter my war dogs. That was the most oddest thing. So I actually do keep an eye and chase down his what's his name? And you can see I actually protect my harvester down there. That was a kind of mistake. However, it did actually help me later because he actually tried to go back from my harvester. Hadn't I actually did what I did right there, he maybe would have probably actually went for my harvester. So you can see he's actually moving his unit around to actually maybe go get my harvester. So I do notice his unit. You guys do see I'm actually moving my war dogs over there and to correspond with his unit moving. So you can see he notices my thing is still in the corner. So his unit gets wiped out. I guess he wasn't paying attention. And he gets annihilated. And I'm pretty sure he probably noticed by now that the Blitz can do quite a bit of damage, but he's going to lose the first missile before he can even react. Remember, war dogs are super quick. Quicker than Shockwave. They're insanely quick. Okay, so they're great for tile blocking. And this dude is utterly tile blocked. There's nothing he can do. He loses the first missile, guaranteed. And I pretty much supposed to only built War Factory use this whole game, so I use that to go ahead and take out both of these Shockwave and take. That's how you use an ion cannon there, guys. That's exactly how you use an ion cannon. I use to take out both of the Shockwaves. That's value, kind of. Shockwave costs 40, it's 80, 150. It's definitely not that much value. You know, I still took out the unit, and I also damaged his harvester a little bit, which I was actually trying to damage his harvester in the first place. So, I pull my Pip-Bull back, because I do see that the missile, I do see, if I play kind of defensively, I could probably get the missile here. So I built that, and I built another Pip-Bull to go and to help my Pip-Bull fight that Pip-Bull. And I built another War Dog unit to go ahead and protect against the Witch Names. I moved my unit down so I can stop the Witch Names, but he doesn't even bother to even do anything. Yep, he finally moved, but it's too late. The War Dogs are too fast. I built a Predator tank, and I put that there to block his unit. I built the Predator tank there to keep the tile going. And boom, I win the game. So that's going to be it for this first episode of my gameplay. I will probably do a Brawl Stars gameplay, so watch out for that. I'll see you guys in the next video.